His name was Death.
I always thought of his name as Barry.
That's terrible.
Hardleg and his friends, they're gonna play a lot of games. It's Legsplay.
Welcome back to Legsplay. I hope you're enjoying a terrible episode. We've got skulls. We've got Latin translations. Yeah, apparently this is from the Latin version of the Bible. They translated it to His name was Death. I don't know what chapter or whatever, but that's what it said. Also weird, when I first translated it in, or when I first put it in to translate, it said the translation was over 24. I'm like, I know that's not true. I know that's not true at all. Also, there's a song by a band called Ember.
And it's
really weird. If you like really weird ambient shit, try that out.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it was.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Welcome back to House of Da Vinci, by the way.
1, 2, 3.
We're playing dang old House of Da Vinci. It's like it's a room-like, as they're slowly becoming called.
Dingo.
So far, I think the only examples of a room-like though are just this one and the room. So
yeah,
it's a very small thing. Ta-da!
My brain didn't make me think that was like an ornament. That made me think it was like 2 vials of something.
Oh, I wish.
Because I've been trained by like movies that like dangle things like that.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragdoll gal. Do.
Oh, Horatio, I knew you well.
Ah. That spun a lot.
Boom.
Open. Use the handles.
You can't handle this. That was a paddle.
Is there more to the paddle than the pad? It's a square. Do we
Do
have a square?
No.
Do we have a thing? No. Can we use time travel?
Perhaps down there near the gear?
To the grinding of the gears.
Oh, does it automatically like snap in if you...
Yeah, it'll... Oh. Wait, that was it. Okay, you've got to put the logo over it. Pull the lever!
It does nothing.
It didn't do anything.
It didn't do it.
I didn't like it. I didn't need it. We still got this weird, like, gun handly thing.
Maybe it does go down at the in there, back down to the gears and stuff. Maybe it goes on something down there.
It needs, like, a star shape.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was figuring it inside out. Hey, move the little knobs down there near the holes.
The knobs?
Yeah, they look like there's something that you could slide or...
Nope. Just moving the camera every which way.
Oh. We didn't have to use hints. We're smart. We got this.
Turns out you could just rotate this the whole time. Like I wouldn't have known that you could do it. And that is that just where you use this?
Yep. And we feel super smart.
There we go. I am so smart. SMRT. I am so smart. I have cheese. Put it in a thing.
There we go. And that's why they look like they're slidable. Because
pull the lever!
Pull the oar. The paddle.
It's still a lever. Technically. Oh wow, that's a big disc.
That's a Captain America level disc.
Yep, time to play some Beyblades, baby. I assume it goes in the giant circle.
That is a good assumption, sir.
Aha!
Symbology.
The study of symbols.
I think you have to put the octangles by the octangle.
I've got to put the... Octangles go with octangles, of course. Okay, that goes out there. And there we go. Oh, we solved it. I was like, part 2, and apparently part 3 was already solved. Oh, it's this room. Oh, it's this room.
That doesn't make me feel better about
it's this room. Brandon, it's this room.
If this doesn't actually have any problems with it...
This is where, like, I was having fun with this game up until this room. I had no idea Leonardo had another secret chamber hidden inside his secret chamber. It's lucky he was able to leave me some hints behind. Yep, we'll start with the suit of armor. Sword got! Time to solve all the puzzles with this from now on.
Just smash everything with the sword and the glove.
He's got a thing on his head. Make sure you take note of it. Make sure you tweak his nipples for extra luck.
Those aren't nipples. They're not even near where nipples are.
I don't know about you, but...
That's canon. Hardleg Joe has high nipples.
They're high and wide apart. Oh, and then the 3 boxes, and the elevator, and the fireplace, and there's so much! They put too much in one room. Ha! I'm King Arthur now.
You're gonna have to elaborate.
The sword and the stone.
No. The too much part. I waited for you to finish speaking, but you...
Oh, there we go. I did it.
That was the puzzle. That's it. Just
That's the puzzle. That was, and then you can leave.
like, what was so bad about this room? Oh, I just didn't like the coloring.
Everything about it.
It was drab.
It reminds me of my grandfather. That's the entire thing.
Reminds me of The Hunt.
There you go. Hope you found that.
That's actually a pretty ingenious way of hiding that, but also really aggravating.
Yeah, it's one of those things you got to realize. It's like, oh yeah, if there's any kind of like scratching or whatever, that means that something moves there.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
Which is how like any normal person who has no freaking idea what's going on would have that happen.
Yeah, that moves out, and then that. There we go. The Holy Cross.
And they made that very, very white though. Like the mark on the bottom there is very, very noticeable.
Yeah, it's noticeable if you know what you're supposed to look for, but I was just looking around this box like I don't see any buttons, and it's only when you look close and you're like, oh yeah, there's that tiny little scrapey part.
There's the details.
Yep. This box has many parts.
There are many like it, but this is mine.
Unfolded key.
We're off key on that one.
Yeah, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this one.
Corkscrew.
Key? Yes.
No, just key. Okay.
Hide the key inside the box that opens the box. Ah, yes, let the ferning begin.
Ferning?
Let the yiffing begin.
Oh god, no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
Don't.
Give me that sliding puzzle magic. You know I love it.
Do you actually like sliding puzzles?
No.
Why don't I take care of this one?
No one likes sliding puzzles.
I actually kind of do.
Okay, fine. Brandon's taking the wheel. Everyone put on your thinking caps and be prepared to, like, ham it up all the way to the radio station. You already fucked it up. It's supposed to go from one dragon to the other.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back. Unless I think of something funny to say. Some funny way to insult Brandon.
I mean,
maybe
not
call
difficult.
The man with cow pies for a head.
Cow pies for a head?
Yeah. That's what they call you when you have cow pies for a head.
But how does one have cow pies for a head?
Very difficultly.
Very difficultly?
Yeah. I don't know. Why do you eat your own farts?
I don't eat my own farts. I don't know who keeps telling you these lies
about
me.
You've got a t-shirt that says I long to consume my own farts. I don't understand
Why does it specifically go for longing to eat these farts?
That's what I was going to ask you. But you won't even admit that you have that shirt on right now.
I do not have said shirt on.
Joe, take a picture of his shirt and show it to put it on the screen if we're even keeping this in.
I am completely naked. That is going to be canon.
Congratulations, you've made it loop around on itself.
Made it what loop it around on itself?
Exactly.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Be there.
Okay, thank the Lord, jeez. Let Brandon do that for like 10 minutes, got completely messed up, and then I came in and tried to do it again, and this room is just barely started.
I would have been able to have taken care of it if you hadn't shown me hilarious videos in the process.
Yeah, we were watching the weird Satanist guy, who is also the weird Arby's guy, who is also the weird furries guy, amongst other things. Unfortunately, he seems to have run out of things at some point. Aha! T-pose to assert dominance.
I was
Clearly.
thinking of a dragonfly, mobilize. It's a bit of a dated reference, I know, but I don't care. I liked them when I was a kid.
Ah, okay. I'm glad I found that, I guess.
I think they combine.
No, they would say if they combined. There's
Yeah, there'd be a plus.
Ah, okay.
That's overly complicated.
Overly complicated warlocks coming to do things with more locks.
What?
And you didn't know
No.
if you had it.
Okay,
But you got it in things that you got to grab it.
Was any of that necessary?
No, none of this is necessary. I don't have to make this game. You don't have to make this game either. We could just be each other for as long as we need to be, you know what I'm saying?
Why don't you be wherever you are? Steven Universe. You just gonna touch his nipples every time?
For luck. The Father, the other Father, and the Holy Belly Button. I thought there was something else on this guy, and I can't remember where it would be or why.
Hands?
Aha! I was right to look at the nipples.
That's not
The glorious center nipple.
That's not a thing.
Ho 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 ho. Ah, a wooden base with flint and steel. So this, you gotta put that in it.
Alright, and now it's a lighter.
Now it's a lighter.
But they don't know what a lighter is. So.
Time to set some things on fire.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
No? Okay.
I just want to sit a
Top
flame
of
in
your
heart.
face.
I meant to say set, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just when I start.
Start. Okay. I wish that was set.
I just want to. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Ah.
In my heart, I have but one desire, and that one thing is you. No other will do. It took me forever to realize there's a thing over on that side of the tomb as well.
There's always a thing on the other side.
Yeah.
What about on the very back of it? Is there?
No, and that doesn't open till later. I remember that much. Fuck, where's the fire? I thought the fire went into here. Where's the fire? The painting on the fireplace in the main... What? I already did. Oh. Oh, there's more, isn't there? Hidden?
The hidden times travels?
Fire? Time travel?
There we go.
Part of a mechanism.
Part of mechanism is not all of a mechanism. Why are you doing this to us, game?
It's fine.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not fine, but no one would ever have found that. Okay. There we go. I could have fished that out if I really wanted to. Okay. Cogwheel. We're
Captain
fine.
Cog's wheels.
And the cogwheel, there's a plus. It's down here. It goes on here.
All right, and now we put the cross on top of it.
Nope, this one you don't have to look for anything. You can just turn it.
And now we can open up the
Fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Now we can start a nice warm fire, and who gives a crap about the rest of the game?
Yep. We just gotta start a flame in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Open that. There we go. Flame in. Close the gate. Safety first. Fuck. Come on.
Perhaps if you had some oil.
Oh wait.
If this makes that little bit of like kindling move closer to it, I'm going to be very upset. Okay.
There we go. I said I had to move it myself.
Okay.
What if I just bought matches? We're gonna solve this whole front.
No idea if matches are made then.
Technically, a hammer could have solved this problem if I had hit hard enough, and I had some steel too. The room holds more secrets. Yeah, there's a whole bottling factory over there. Oh, what the hell does Leonardo have to say now? Womp. Suspicious happenings surround me. A scientist I knew turned himself into a pickle. The funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. Both the guards and my servants have fled, and I have chosen to escape rather than giving them that which is most valuable. My purity. You must be vigilant as well. A strange performance of fate has begun, in which we both play our roles unwillingly. I deeply regret having made you a part of this. I was hoping that my security measures would suffice, but I was mistaken. Now there is no way back. They will no longer allow you to escape. Still, a small flame of hope flickers. I hope you found what I concealed beneath the bust in the library. Otherwise, our attempts to reverse fate will not succeed.
Wow, that went from being like, hey, optimistic to, now you must always be here.
Yep, did turning this on do anything else?
There was also a little, like, symbolism thing.
Symbolism?
Nice.
A small wooden wheel!
Not anymore. You just turned it the same... That wasn't... But...
I don't understand either, Brandon. It's okay.
But...
There was a wooden wheel in the guy, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think this game is hurting me.
Flip the switch!
Flip the switch. He just gets up, punches you in the face.
I mean, be careful what you wish for, Brandon. I'm coming for you, Avatar! Yep, and his head is still like that. He's got like a little thing on his face.
He was born like that. You don't have to make it sound so bad.
Yep. And now I can, yep.
That's what he poops.
He pooped a lever! And also... There we go. He's got a weird deformity in his ankle. Gotta watch out for that.
You're being very body shaming right now, and I'm not a fan of it.
It's armor shaming. There's a very big difference.
As a fan of armor, I'm not a big fan of what you're saying either.
Triangle goes into the triangle hole. Lever pulls up the big grate.
What's in the box,
If I was just a stronger guy, I could turn the grate over.
Simple solutions to complicated problems. Or overly complicated problems. Time? Don't think that's gonna work in your favor.
Just a guy just laying on the table like, tell me your secrets, Da Vinci. Did any part of that? No. Okay. Does this go...
Yay, we can finally access it.
Okay. Aha!
Damn.
Shit's complicated, yo. Oh, yeah. I gotta turn that in there.
Hey, what about the cross? Put it over in the hole.
Which hole?
Go back down to that. There's the hole at the end of the line.
I can't see that yet.
Ah, okay.
You're good. I've gotta fix this.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Yeah.
There's so many moving parts. I was trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah, it's just each lever controls one thing. Although I guess I could just go... They don't go any further. I could just turn each one until it goes. I'm not sure if it like doesn't work if you're not looking at it.
Boom, boom.
Making a line. My name's Joe. Making a line. His name Brandon. Making a line. I'm not lying. I'm making a line. Okay. Flip this. Oh.
Oh. I didn't realize there was already a thing in there.
It's a track.
And there's what you needed to do. All right.
There we go. And
We got our thermos of ancient wisdom.
And finally, this goes into the top. Containing a even smaller brass cylinder. La da 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 da.
Yeah, thank you for being on the same page as that one.
I don't have a coin. Ah, a G. Clearly 50 Cent was behind this.
I was thinking more along the lines that it was the G-Man.
Ah, okay. Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
He turned himself into a pickle, Mr. Freeman. It was the funniest shit I ever saw, Mr. Freeman. And if you don't agree with that, then I just don't know what to think about you.
Mr. Freeman.
Mr. Freeman. Mr. Fremen? No, this is not Dune. Is there a switch or a button or?
What's the bottom of that look like? Is it just a regular old cylinder? Oh.
No. There we go. A lever with an octagonal shaft. Octagonal? No, that's hexagonal.
Yeah. Is there an octagonal one on the machine over there on the other side?
This thing?
No, it was the other one, the one that has that pulls up the boxes.
That pulls up the boxes? This one?
The crates up there on the top, the metal.
The elevator.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but we could try it. Octagonal goes into... Yep, that's an octagonal. I didn't think it was, but
octagonal.
Apparently it was.
That doesn't seem very safe. It's kind of rickety over there.
Yeah, and he's got all these sharp points and everything around it, too. OSHA would have a field day.
Oh,
also,
shit.
these candles just, like, sitting there.
I mean, the fire marshal's just going to be super pissed at him.
Yeah. So...
Maybe you need to go from a different angle, or... Like, click at it now.
You telling me I need to put a new wangle of a dangle on life?
I've never actually attempted to tell you that, but yeah, you wangle your dangle at life.
There we go.
And I'm sure life will call the police and tell
Do
them that
do
you
do
wangle.
do 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 do. It's the moon. It is the moon. Or maybe it's the Lafayette, like.
Yeah, it's
thing
gonna
or
be like
something.
it's the Lafayette symbol, or actually, not the Celtic cross.
No, it's not the Celtic. I forget what it's called. Comment in the comments if you know what that symbol was
Yeah,
called.
because we're uneducated.
Oh
swine.
yeah, now I remember this. This is some bullshit. So, the second one is 3. Second one is 3. The first one is 1. And it starts at 1, and we need to get to 13, and the second one is 3. Do you know what the other ones need to be?
5 and 5,
No.
or 9 and 5.
It's 1 1 3 5, I think.
4. 'Cause then that
7
would,
8.
that would add up to 13.
No, they don't add up. It's like the Fibonacci sequence.
What?
Yeah, do you know the Fibonacci sequence just off the top of your head?
Yeah, I recite it to myself every night before I go to bed. Super into that Fibonacci crap. What the hell is that?
It's like a common, I forget, it's like you add up the previous, so it's like you get 1, and then like 1 plus the previous number in the sequence, 0 is 1, and then 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8.
I actually do crap like that all the time.
Yeah.
I kind of do I didn't know the actual term for it, but I do that all the time.
Yeah, there's a thing for it. It's just one of those things where it's like, why you gotta make me use real world, like, oh yeah, you just gotta recognize that that's the Fibonacci sequence. I sat forever trying to figure out, like, what do they add up to 13? Do I have to be?
Is there another one in the game after this, or
another Fibonacci sequence?
Yeah.
No.
Because then that would make sense as to why they did that, but
nope, they just
there's
never
the star.
make it. There we go. Star-shaped medallion. It is Das Juden. Star of David. You could tell because there's two triangles overlapping.
Oh, no.
Some people get those confused. They think a pentagram is the Star of David. I'm like, no, it's very different. A wooden cylinder.
I wonder what it'll turn into. I'm gonna say a square.
Aha.
These are transformers.
Nope, it's a crank.
It's still a transformer.
If your answer was crank, you are correct. Here we go. Stir it up. Making the witch's brew.
I'm gonna be very cranky about this.
All the unfolding boxes.
So no, there isn't another Fibonacci sequence in this.
Nope.
Because
That's
they've
the
done
only time
things.
they use it. They just assume you know like that pattern. I guess I don't know. Kind of weird. That's like if I had to give a criticism. The criticisms I have for this game.
You need to be smarter.
you have to look around at stuff. So A, B, C. Like I guess this one you have to know English. Or how we do the letters
or the alphabet.
Something. Yeah, you have to know the alphabet. It's not like a pure logic puzzle. Well, you thought it was done with that box? Nah, son. We're just beginning with these boxes.
That was half the box.
That was half the box.
What's in the box, man? What's in the box?
A tiny bottle.
A light bulb?
An empty flask. And also this thing. And a 4-tipped medallion.
And
then now this is open, so we can... And you just need to slide it in a way that allows you to slide all of them.
That's a cube, right?
Yeah. There we go.
And finally that bottom part opens up.
Yup. Finally get in here. Does this... Skirt. There we go.
That snap is really satisfying.
Yeah, that's what they do. Aha! The clues! Now this is the highlights maze, essentially.
Yeah. We are ready for Blues Clues. That's the name of the game.
Because that's what we do. Yeah. Easy.
Easy. Lemon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, got confused. The three complaints I have for this. There's too much like you need to look at things that you didn't think you might need to look at. There's the Fibonacci sequence part, and just the fact like this room in general is like I feel like there's too much per room.
Yeah.
You need to like limit how much you do in a single room. It can be kind of epic, but when this where it's like, oh yeah, you've got the suit of armor you need to deal with, and then you've got this with the 3 different things, like 3 different puzzle boxes on it, and also this mechanical thing, and also the fireplace. And don't get me started over here, because we're not even close to getting over there yet. And this goes on here. There we go. This one took me, I knew what I had to do, but figuring it out took like a little while. You need to like...
It's an ancient Rubik's Cube.
Ye olde Rubik's Cube.
Ah, Lord Rubik's and his cubes.
Yep.
You just keep spinning it. There you go.
And then this... Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, get that there, and then have the green pop up. No, you got it right
1 second.
Then you get... Yeah. Slide that to the side.
Yeah. Oop. Oh, yeah, I need to get the green over here. Because the green needs to be up here. And then the rest are red. Because the green needs to be on that, and the red needs to be with that. And then, like, this one, we need to replace that. But that can go over there. And boom, yeah.
Bada bang, bada bango, bada bongo.
I didn't realize I had solved it. Behold, mysterious blue liquid. I bet you weren't expecting that in this game about Da Vinci.
It's called meth. I've watched enough Breaking Bad to know that's meth.
Welcome to Da Vinci's esteemed master. With great concern, we have learned that you're devoting yourself to other, less beneficial research. We must therefore commend you to be ordered to cease the activities unconditionally, else provide us with a satisfying explanation. Otherwise, you'll bring yourself a severe indignation. Signed, C-Clan. Yep. He messed up. Fucking with the Minecraft guilds.
Yeah, that's a Minecraft guild?
I mean, that's what I assume. Who else would it be?
I thought it was 4chan.
The C-Clan is 4chan of the 18th century?
Yes.
Possibly.
I'm of the C-Clan.
This is a handle. Eh? No.
It folds out. Obviously that goes under there.
Yeah, and then this goes on top. No.
Check out the hand. Look at the handle again. They fold out.
Yeah, but I don't think I need to fold them out at the moment. I think I can't move anything. I think that needs to attach to something, and then that folds out. I thought there was a valve that went up here. Nope.
What about the weight?
I need to mount something on the pipeline.
Check out the weight.
Can you wait? Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, 'cause
Yeah.
this I was like, the fuck is this? It took me forever to remember that on top of his head there's a thing, and you can see like the gold star there. That's the one that's sticking out. And then you can bring these out. Because you can bring them all out, and it doesn't like be like, oh, you've got a new
incorrect.
tool.
Yeah.
So you need to like put that, and then the one almost directly across from it, and then nope, not that one. This one?
Spin it around a little bit. Not that one. The one above it.
Stop it, game. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ka-chunk.
Kalonkaronk. Not a skull? I am disappointed.
I am disappointed. There we go. And then I need to make the picture. It's simple. All you gotta do is pretend that there's a picture there, and then you can make it. We did it.
Yeah.
Then we got the weird-shaped key, the special key. He's just a little bit special.
The lesser key.
Now he punches you in. Oh, okay.
Now he
You
just drop
wish.
kicks.
A large lens with a long shaft.
We gotta stop saying shaft.
Oh.
Ah.
Large lens on a Okay, I didn't mean to do, but I did it.
Just didn't mean to, but it then did it. Yeah, that probably spins out.
Nope. It connects to something. It has a thing. What's a tank with a pump? Yeah, I could have swore that these went into there. Do I have to?
There you go.
Okay, so now time travel.
Because you gotta find out where they're specifically
man's
at.
Sky in an English nation.
Ah!
Human slaves.
In an insect nation.
Okay. Yep, and then, like, this is kind of a neat idea. I like the idea that, like, you can reverse time to see what place things were at to, like, completely replicate it, you know? But at the same time, it's, once you figure it out what you're supposed to do, it's not much of, like, a puzzle. It just sort of, like, exists. It's like, can you match the shapes with the other shapes? Like, good for you! I hope that didn't mess it up.
Probably won't.
Yay! Liquid! It comes out! Get the liquid! Have a nice day.
Now it's time for us to distill our beer.
No, we're making meth, remember? Clearly. Shh. I wonder what
Meth
it's
is still
for.
illegal. Wait, this is all just to add pressure to move the plate away?
Yep.
I hate this game.
I can use it. Yeah, why did I need specific chemicals?
To move a plate that obviously is on a slider.
Yep. More puzzles that I could solve with a hammer if I just had one. Just break it on open. You know, that would be an interesting mechanic for a puzzle game if, like, instead of a hit system, you just had a hammer.
Yeah.
But, like, every time you used it, it got worse, so you could break some of the puzzles if you couldn't solve them. But only a certain number of times.
Not to mention, like, the more you break of them, the less hints you get or something. I don't know.
Why did I need to set that on fire for that to do that? I don't know, but it looks like it plugs into here.
And you're right, it does.
Lever with a square shaft.
There we go. Time for the square.
Yeah, and I guess that kind of makes sense because, like, plugging that in pushed the square part out. Because before it was like a complete cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, I understand what you're doing. Yeah, I see you there.
You need
Leonardo.
justification for
Yeah.
your combining parts.
For why I couldn't use the parts separately. Like, no, you needed a lever, you needed a wooden handle in order to pull it up. Press button. That's the church. This is the steeple.
Mm-hmm. Open the doors.
And there is a vampire! Oh, god damn it.
You actually have to...
It's slightly timed.
Why?
I don't know.
They haven't shown
It's like
that
the only puzzle there that does that.
That's dumb. That is actually dumb.
Behold! The biggest puzzle. Oh. Well, So another thing, too, is, like, oftentimes I'm just trying to move the camera around and explore things, and I accidentally move stuff.
And then you completely forget that later on.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I see. That's righteous. It looks like there needs to be something else there. Otherwise, I can't get that through.
No, just turn that turn that a little bit more.
No, I need to get another
that.
piece there. I've seen enough cartoons to know which one of those moves.
I actually couldn't tell.
Oh. Yeah, one of them just, like, is slightly different colored.
Oh, okay.
It's got that cartoon
It's more that you've
thing.
played enough video games, because off-coloration is pretty much the game shorthand of
Knock, knock!
knock, knock.
You found a
It's the
medallion.
Spanish Inquisition.
There we go. Let's just go put that
Don't bother
there.
setting up the house. Nobody expects us.
It's, do 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 do. Hey, do 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 do. Moving things around.
Bam.
What does this do? Nothing.
Maybe you're the first one you're supposed to spin around in a different way.
Yeah, that occurs to me.
That
Perfect.
has occurred to me.
There, yeah, for some reason I was like, it wouldn't be that easy. It's too easy.
Well, because this game is thrown several times at you like, yeah, it's not that easy. You need to know the Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah. What does this do? Hello? Did this
okay, it just opens up a door on the other side. It's like, now
Oh,
you get to see
okay.
my secret thing.
Gotcha. It's just like, congratulations, you found Da Vinci's thing, and it's like, I thought there would be more. What's the rest of this for?
You thought that there was more? You thought there was, and it just like starts laughing at you, just like, I hate you, Da Vinci.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor?
What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Comment in the comments, what do you do with a drunken sailor?
You shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his
Ew, no. Brandon, why?
Do you throw him in the hole with the captain's daughter?
Definitely not.
This makes me want to play Dishonored now.
There we go. Why? Do you get to go in the hole with the captain's daughter?
No, for their marketing, they actually did a rendition of What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor, but instead of like shave his belly with a rusty razor, it's like slit his throat with a rusty razor.
Ah.
Because they're super edgy like that. But the game itself is one of my favorite games. Like Dishonored, Dishonored 2, I love them.
Okay.
Prefer Dishonored 1.
Ka-chunk.
I loves me some stealth missions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, what?
There we go. Lens on a long shaft. There we go. We'll just screw that on.
I'm gonna be honest. Could we stop saying the term shaft? But it makes me uncomfortable.
Shaft.
Ah.
Just talk about
That's
shaft.
I was doing Flash.
Oh, I was doing that. There was like
The shaft. Yeah, no. You cold mother. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
I was only talking about shaft.
I can dig it.
That
there
was
we
the
go.
whitest I can dig it ever.
I can dig it.
No.
I'm a hot diggity daffodil, if you know what I mean.
Because you've told me that line a long time ago, I use that term more often than I care to admit.
What, hot diggity daffodil?
Yes.
Oh, that's a Futurama thing.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Yep.
And now it goes into a specific slot at this building. Oh my gosh.
And to think, if I had just bought a lighter, I could have just shined a light in there and would have solved all the
You
puzzles.
just went back in time and used a flashlight. Yeah. I think there's things that are unlocking and I want to see them. What?
Yeah, this is the one where you just gotta kind of guess. Because it resets if you get it wrong, so you just gotta keep doing that.
Okay, that is actually dumb, yeah.
Oh, what, you thought the buildings were done? No, we're just starting on another tower! What? No, open, I said. Spin the wheelie-doo. Inside, he built a lot of stairs. Like Leonardo,
stairs?
you know, people wouldn't be coming after you if you did your work instead of working on fucking models.
What is that a model of? Model for ants?
What is this? A house for ants?
Did you like my googly?
There's so many. Okay, what? Strange locking. Architecture! For some, it is just a construction of stone, lime, and mortar. For me, a fetish the likes of which none have ever seen. I like how you looked up just to make sure.
I like that the way you open architecture.
He's trying to he's trying to explain why he worked on models. Like, for me, it is more than just a construction, an organism similar to all living things. I have created an ideal city for Judovico, Storza, as well as a remarkable bridge design that will span the mouth of the Bosporus in Constantinople and connect Europe with Asia. They're just models, but I could have built it. I have searched through the architecture of Florence in search of a place to safely conceal my greatest work. The Badia Fiorentina Tower has proven ideal.
Here's a question: what would history be like if, like Da Vinci had just done all his hair-bearing crap
I have no idea.
Would we have like wars with?
Would it even be better?
No, I'm not saying it'd be objectively better or worse. I'm just curious as to what interesting stuff would happen.
I don't know. This model is still up here, so I feel like there's like another part of it that I haven't.
All the way at the top.
All the way at the top. I can't click on the top. There's something in here? No. Is there something in time? No. So I've got a handle and I've got a got a thing.
What is it used for?
What could it be?
War? Huh?
Oh.
What is it used for?
Fucking nothing.
Or that. That works too.
It's like going through. Time to go bowling. Let the bowling begin. I could have cranked this myself if I really wanted to.
Just the pettiest, like, Da Vinci. I could have done this if I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I also probably could have picked that up unless I'm like a super weak nerd or whatever.
You get to Da Vinci.
It's the zany action, the crazy contraption, the fun is catching its mousetrap. Here it goes, it's gonna fall in the thing, and then the diver is gonna go into the pool.
Jam. Oh god, Mousetrap was the weirdest damn game and I loved it, and I have no idea how to play it.
And it just falls on his head. Like, haha, you fell for the most ingenious trap! I used your love of puzzles against you!
Like, this, you could have killed me like 5 hours ago.
Like, I could have just grabbed onto that and jumped off. At the very beginning.
I just want, I hope that the guy gets to the end of this and has like a notepad full of like, to Da Vinci, like, well, I could have done this.
Yeah.
Could have...
I could, again, I remember on stream, and they're like, it just opens the door? I could have done that with a hammer! Like, you need a pretty strong hammer, like, I have a lot of time.
No, this is literally like the,
Behold, Da Vinci's tank!
Yeah. This is the ancient equivalent of the Brinks guy, who's just, like, shows up as like, well, your security... Yeah.
You need a little bit. I could have kicked that door down. If I had a hammer, I could have gotten through half your puzzles.
Most of your expensive crap is at the beginning of your house.
What do you learn here? But yeah, either way, I think that's going to be it for now. We'll probably come back and finish this at some point. Let us know what you thought about it. I mean, if you hate it, we could stop here. It's not quite as interesting as The Room, but it's still got some charm to it.
I feel like it has more talking points than The Room because it's based off of Da Vinci and it has all this other stuff.
Yeah, it pretends to be in the real world, whereas like The Room was like mystical and magical. Mm-hmm. Kind of weird. Either way, this episode's long enough. I'll talk until next time. Have a yeah. That has nothing to do with Da Vinci, but whatever.
Veni Da Vinci.
Veni Vidi Da Vinci. That'll be That'll be the episode. That'll be the name of the last episode when we finally win.
I came, I saw, Da Vinci.
Yeah. I came, I saw, Da Vinci.